Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. So I'm going to be making a video
Observed coloring
about, you know, the odd ones out. Okay, so let's get into it. I'll be right back, guys.
picture of
I
a
got
dinosaur. Is that true?
Yeah? Can we go to recess?
Even though your mom had repeatedly asked you to clean up your toys, you disobeyed her and colored anyway?
I plead the fifth.
Your Honor, I have no further questions. James, I hereby sentence you to 15 minutes in the timeout corner.
I'm not going back to timeout!
I'm no scientist, but I think moms play a very important role in society. Without moms, who would drive us to soccer practice? Who else would tell us that it's not okay to eat cupcakes for breakfast? And who else would point at construction workers and say, that's why you need to get a college education, James? Oh, and I guess they also give birth to you and take care of you, but like, anyone could do that. Now, before I talk about how I was raised, I just want to give out this disclaimer that my mom is a great mom. She loves me, at least she used to. If you asked me when I was 15 if my mom was a good mom, 15-year-old me would have said, no. Okay, but like when I was little, I'd be talking with my friends and we would be talking about our parents and they would say stuff like, yeah, my mom lets me stay up till midnight and she lets me play really graphic and vulgar video games. Yeah, my mom doesn't care if I wear clothes with skulls on them, and she lets me eat an entire tub of ice cream for dinner. My mom lets me play with knives. And I used to think that their moms were so much cooler for letting my friends have that much fun. But now, as an adult, I realize the sad truth. That these kids' moms weren't cooler,
I was
they
trying
just
to get to
cared
chips,
about
but
them
there's
less.
ants everywhere.
I'm not saying
I'm
every
sorry.
mom out there is perfect, but a mom who takes the time to make a responsible member of
gotta go.
society
I
is
gotta
pretty
go.
high up on the good mom list. Anyways,
Okay.
I love Mom, and now I'll immortalize and monetize some of that love. When I was younger and still in need of adult supervision, my mom would take me and my twin sister out to run errands with her. And as you would expect, we were rowdy and wanted to do our own
Never mind,
thing.
let's
But my
continue with the
mom was
video.
prepared for this.
Okay,
She would bring
so
two
I hate
plastic
this
baggies
so
filled
much,
with 10
dude.
M&Ms, and every time my sister or I misbehaved, she would eat an M&M
Oh, I gotta be right back.
right in front of us. And she made sure we saw her eat our M&Ms. She didn't give us a warning either. If we did anything remotely bad, she would say, hey, look at me. And I think that parenting technique is the psychological reason that M&Ms are my favorite candy bar.
Yeah, so we have a little bit more time left. Now, let's make the video.
Something me and my
Yeah,
sister
let's make
really
the
liked
video.
doing was hiding in those circular
Imagine
racks of
this
clothes that they
happening
have
to
set up in department store.
Yeah, man, I know that. Ugh.
Being in the middle of one of those racks is such a surreal experience. I totally recommend it. But my mom didn't like it when we had fun, so she had to reach her arm in and try and
Simply
grab
because
us.
I hate it.
Do you need any help? Oh no, I'm just
Dude,
trying to get
no
something
one
in the back.
cares, dude.
There's
You
a really
are
nice
the
belt that would be great for spanking my misbehaving children! I was spanked as a kid.
As long as you don't
Nothing
hit your mom,
too
that's
bad. I probably deserved it anyway. I don't remember any specific actions I did that
my
earned a
God.
spanking, but I do remember outrunning my mom a lot. Another thing my mom did when I
Oh,
was
yeah,
very
I'm
little
doing
was
this,
sometimes
sounds
when she
good.
was washing her hands, she would turn to me and go, achoo, and flick water in my face.
What am I doing with my
But I
life?
remember it vividly. So to get back at her, I put a rubber band around the dish sprayer so when you turn on the sink, it would spray water at you. Come to think of it, I do remember one reason I was spanked. Every time one of my siblings insulted another sibling or told them to shut up, we would have to pay them 50 cents. This resulted in a really weird dynamic when it came to insults. We would get excited when someone called us a name.
Dude, I don't know what to say, man.
That's 50 cents.
But sometimes us kids would just be messing around with each other and we didn't really mean the insults.
So we would feel bad taking someone else's 50 cents. Like someone would say, hey James, what's 6 plus 6? And I would say,
don't know
9,
what to make
idiot.
you happy.
And my mom would
Very
hear me and
good.
say, James,
I
that's
just want
50
fan
cents.
base.
And my sister
I
would
want
feel bad, so
subscribers.
she would insult me back and
And I
say,
just want money.
James, You're an
Oh my
unpleasant
God. I'm just a loser. Please, someone help me.
person.
Please, I need help.
Aw. Swear words cost you $5. That's why I don't swear in
Watching,
videos.
please, I need help.
But now I can
Please,
afford
that
it.
would help a lot if you
So,
subscribe and like.
you, Mom.
and
You
like
piece
the
of
video. Please, it would help a lot. To have my depression.
And one time after I said a
Okay,
pretty
now
naughty
this is
word,
taking it too far. You cannot do
penis, she said, that kind of
my
person,
God, dude.
but she did threaten to if we swore. And one time after I said a pretty naughty word,
this. You can't do this, dude. You can't
penis,
do this.
she said, if you don't behave, I'm going to get the soap. And I
dude.
said, I don't care, soap
Wow.
tastes good.
Okay.
All right, you big dingus, shove this in your mouth. You won't do it, no balls. So I bit into
Why
it
did I
and
pick this, dude?
immediately
Oh my God. This is the only video I'm gonna make on Odd Ones Out. Simply because I'm not a big fan. There's not much to talk about it. Yeah. Not much.
regretted it. Now people
I'm
are
just
eating
not a
soap
big
for
fan of
views. So I guess we never
Videos he makes. Yeah.
grow up.
This
Did
video
anyone
will be,
else's
like,
parents put a
11
password on the family
minutes long?
computer?
Yeah.
Because my parents did, and I didn't
So
know we were the
basically,
only
the video's
family
like
that did
9
that.
minutes
We
and
had a
30,
rule in the
40
house
seconds.
that we were only allowed to be on the
man.
family computer for however long we read a book for. But luckily, I would just read a book
Excuse
for
me.
15 minutes, get my mom to type in the password, and then she would just forget that I was on the computer and let me stay
my
on for
God,
hours.
dude.
And I played a
Imagine
lot
this
of
is your
Neopets and
parents.
RuneScape. Also, I wasn't allowed to have a
Ooh,
TV
dude,
or a
I
computer
would
in my
not.
room
Dude, I'm
because
running
then I would
away,
have
dude. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Mm-hmm. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
easy access to
yeah.
inappropriate animes. When I was little, cell phones were a
Guys heard
thing,
that?
but my mom didn't let me have one, so I had to talk to all my friends over a landline. I hope I don't have to explain what that is, because that would make me feel really old, and I'm supposed to be in the prime of my life. But basically it meant if I was
Sorry,
upstairs in my
again.
room talking to a friend, my mom
That
could
was
grab a
just
phone
one of my family
downstairs in the
members.
kitchen and just join in our conversation completely uninvited.
Animation, I guess. Come on, man. I've been doing this a lot, man.
Didn't matter who I was talking to, I'd be having a conversation like
God,
this.
Dude.
I think the reason I internalize and hide away all my problems is because of how invasive my mom is in my personal life.
James, get off the phone and do the dishes.
Mom, I'm on the
I
phone!
got my
Wow,
chicken.
I can't believe you said that
$5,
to the
dude.
person who gave birth to you.
Oh, nope. This is.
So what are you two
okay.
losers talking about?
Luckily, I would almost never be talking to a girl.
We got to pause. Well, pause. No, 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 no. I'm gonna. No. Oh my God. No.
So at least that didn't happen.
This other time, my mom was giving me and my sister a ride to school, and on the radio, she was
yeah,
listening
we're
to
gonna
the
have to-
worst subgenre of rock music.
I mean, we're gonna have to.
Christian rock?
Just kidding. You can like whatever you want.
Anyway, we were pulling up to the school, and I told my mom to turn the music down.
Word.
What? Why?
Because I don't want people to think I listen to this, Mom. You see, I was in junior high, so I cared a lot about what other people cared about. So she turned the music down.
Oh my God,
but as we
dude.
stepped out of the car, she turned the volume all the way back up and blasted the music for everyone to hear.
You should not say that. Please,
Looking back at
don't
the
eat bar
situation,
soap.
I think that's pretty
Please, no,
hilarious. GG, Mom. These aren't
Please,
all the
no,
times my
no,
mom
no.
embarrassed me, but those are all the ones I'm gonna include in this video.
I didn't even mention the time when I was 4 when my twin sister wanted to do ballet lessons, but she didn't want to do them alone, so my mom signed me up for lessons too. But that's a story for another video.
Bruh, do
Love
not
you,
do
Mom.
this,
You made me
or
like
else you will get
this.
sick.
And there you have it, everyone. That was.
Who puts soap? Who eats soap, dude? Who eats a bar of soap? It's not even candy, dude. Oh, I guess little kids are just